Alright, today we're reviewing these Lake Fork trophy lures. I got 3 packs of them. So we're just going to be doing a little bit of a review. I've already had these ones for quite a minute, as you can see. Pretty worn down, or at least the bag. But I'm going to get into just, pros, cons, stuff I like about them, yeah. So this is my first pack that I've had for quite a minute. It is Bourbon Street. These are the Hyper Sticks. Lake Fork Trophy Lure makes a lot more lures than this. I'm going to try to pop up some pictures. Just to let you know, there are much more colors and much more lures on their website, as I say later in the video. This is the Bourbon Street Lake Fork Trophy Lure. Makes much more lures than just these kind. I just like these ones the best. These are the Hyper Sticks. You can put them on Texas rigs, wacky worms, Carolina rigs, drop shots. I mean, a lot. So on the back it has rigging tips. So we got the Texas rig. This is one of my favorite parts, because if you don't know much about soft plastics like me, you can look on the back of these and, tell what you need. But these, so you got Texas rig, wacky worm, Carolina rig, weightless rig, drop shot, finesse rig, and shaky head. And it has, like Texas rig baits, cube tube, fork crawl, hyper stick, Lake Fork worm, fork creature, hyper worm, flipper, and hyper lizard. They make so much lures. It's insane. Hold on, wait, where's the weightless rig? There's one. Yeah, Magic Shad, the live Magic Shad. Those are some of my favorite. They make fork frog, live Magic Shad. Like, it's insane what they make. It says right here where they're located. The highway is 515 at Highway 69. The P.O. box is 1077. Irmani, I don't know how to pronounce that, Texas, 75440. And then, try to get close on there, but that's their number to call. Lake Fork Trophy Lures. That's their, you can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. So yeah, let's get into pros and cons of these lures. So these are the Bourbon Street. I'm gonna speak for all of these. Bourbon Street, or these ones, Plum Apple, and I think these are Watermelon Red. The sticker came off, but let's get into the Watermelon Reds. These ones are my newest pack. So here's what they look like. They're made out of super, really high quality. So, if you get a big bass, they're saying it's not tearing for a couple fish. Has these little thin pieces in here. So whenever I like to do these on a wacky rig, because they flow so well, they sink so well, they jerk so well. But as you can see, there's a lot of color on the Watermelon Red. I have Watermelon Red lures, just from, I think they're Bass Pro brand. I have those, but these ones have a lot of color. I've also had the best luck on these through Texas rigs, wacky worms, drop shots, and it's great, So another thing I like about these that a lot of companies don't do on stuff like, these are pros, by the way, on stuff like hype or wacky worms, is they make a tip right here and a flat part right here, so you can obviously tell. And these look so good on Texas rigs because there's the tip up here just pushing the weight up, so it looks super unnatural. Whenever you put a bullet weight on here, it looks super natural. But I mean, there's just so much pros. They're injected, I think, or impregnated. That's what they call it right here. Impregnated with garlic and salt. They smell great. I mean, if I was a bass, I know I'd eat this for sure. But yeah, those are the pros. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I have any cons. I mean, if I don't have any cons of Lake Fork trophy lures in general. They're super smelly. Like all their lures, Lake Fork Trophy Lure makes not only lures, but they make hats and shirts and stuff like that too. I believe that they're going to come out with rods soon, so I'll definitely be sure to get those out. These are also made in the USA, so they're not that Chinese crap, but we can get a good look at all of these. Here's the watermelon red. Here's the Bourbon Street. It has blue, gold, and purple flakes from what I can see, and it's a black lure. Looks super nice, super clean. And then here's Plum Apple. This is like a purple lure with green and blue flakes. Once again, super colorful, super neat. That's what they all look like together. I mean, just super nice lures. I highly recommend go checking these out. I'm going to put the link or site name on the top right of the screen. So make sure you go give these lures, make sure you go look at the company. It kind of sounds like I'm getting paid to do this, but I promise you I'm not. I mean, these are genuinely just the best lures out there. They're better. I would say they're better in Zoom. All that. They're a small company. Their lures are relatively affordable, and you crush them on these lures. I've crushed them on most of their lure types. The shads, those are great if you're going for like flukes, weightless rigs. Those are fantastic, or even weighted. But yeah, I would highly recommend go checking these out. I definitely need to get more. But once again, they sell hats and other stuff. So, yeah, go check out the link. And I'm going to start posting at 6. I'm going to try to at 6 from now on. I think tomorrow I'm doing a fishing video. And I'll try to post it at 6. But I don't know what my schedule is going to be. It's probably not going to be every day. But, yeah, those were Lake Fork Trophy Lures. Review. Super nice. Once again, highly recommend go checking them out. See y'all next time I post.